Do you ever wonder why some remote companies can't just hire people from anywhere? And for those who do, how in the world are they hiring people from all over the world? In this video, we'll discuss why some companies can't easily hire people outside of their countries while some can, and how fully distributed remote companies hire people from anywhere. Hi, my name is June Bolneo and I'm the founder of Work Remote. We're a social media platform for remote workers, and we're on a mission to normalize remote working. We do this by educating people all about remote working and sharing remote job opportunities, as well as creating a safe space where you can connect with other remote workers. So why can't remote companies just hire people from anywhere? They are remote, right? Well, it turns out it's a bit more complicated than that. There are several reasons why a remote company might hesitate hiring internationally. We'll talk about the 5 most common ones. Number 1, labor laws and regulations. Each country has its own set of labor laws and regulations that govern employment practices. Companies need to be familiar with these laws in order to comply with them and avoid legal penalties. This can be a complex and time-consuming process, especially for new companies who are just starting out. Number 2, immigration restrictions. In many countries, there are restrictions who can work legally. Companies need to obtain the necessary work visas and permits for their foreign employees, which can be a lengthy and expensive process. Number 3, payroll and tax complexities. Payroll and tax laws vary from country to country. Companies need to ensure that they are withholding the correct amount of taxes for their foreign employees and paying them in compliance with local laws. This can be a complex and error-prone process. Number 4, data security and privacy concerns. When companies collect and store data from their employees, they need to comply with data privacy laws in the countries where their employees are located. This can be a complex and ever-changing landscape. And number 5, logistics of onboarding and managing remote employees. Onboarding and managing remote employees can be challenging, even for domestic employees. When employees are located in different countries, the logistics of onboarding and managing them can be even more complex. Some companies would just prefer to avoid these challenges by hiring within a limited area, so it will be easier for them to bring the team together whenever possible. Despite these challenges, many remote companies are finding that the benefits of hiring globally outweighs the risks. Companies that hire people regardless of their locations are known as distributed companies. Distributed companies can hire internationally in several ways, but the easiest, most convenient, and probably the most cost-effective way is through an employer of record. What is an employer of record, or an EOR, you might ask? An employer of record is a third-party company that assumes legal responsibility for employing workers on behalf of another company. This means that the employer of record handles all of the payroll, benefits, tax, and compliance issues for the employees, while the other company that hired them maintains control over their work. This option is a good choice for companies that want to hire remote workers in countries where they do not have a legal entity and do not want to deal with the complexities of international employment law. Which brings me to the sponsor of this video, Deel. Deel is an all-in-one global-first HR platform for global teams, and they are here to simplify every aspect of managing a global team, from culture and onboarding to the local payroll and compliance. Deel is on a mission to help millions of people work for the best companies in the world, no matter their location. Talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. Finding your dream job shouldn't be limited by borders. That's why we love working with Deel. We're both on a mission to normalize remote working globally. If you're a company who's curious on how to hire from anywhere, or maybe you're someone who already found a dream company you want to work for, but they can't hire you remotely because they don't have an entity in your country, check out Deel and get started in less than 5 minutes. Remote working is still quite new to most people, but this revolution has started many years ago, even before COVID-19, and companies like Work Remote and Deel have been advocating for equal work opportunities for years. It's time for you to learn more about it. Help us normalize remote and flexible working. Help us normalize working from home, from co-working spaces, from libraries and cafes. Join us in the remote work revolution. And if you're interested to know the history of remote working and how it all started, check out this video right here or click the link in the description below.